Okay. Well, I started stream. It didn't give me an option to change the title or anything. I don't know what's going on. But I guess we'll see if it actually goes live. If it works. I've never had this issue.
Share your
Yeah.
OBS.
Yeah, we're live. I just now I just need to I can probably uh, well, I don't know how to. You're logged into it. Do you think you can change the title?
I'm trying to do it now.
Yeah, just for some reason it didn't give me an option this time.
We know Ball NFL episode what?
9.
So 9.
Are you putting it in the Discord?
No, I'm editing the thing really quickly.
Yeah, dude, at this point I forgot what I even put in this presentation.
All right, should be saved. What shows up?
Um, yep, it's showing up now. It updated.
All right. Okay. All right.
Nah, I put it in the Discord. Just let me know when we're ready.
Mike, do you want to text
Thanks, Paul.
yeah,
What's up?
can you text Paul the link?
What, that we're live?
Yeah. Copy the link, send it to him. Pretty, please.
Oh.
We need to put like an image of Isaac down at the very bottom.
Hmm.
Like just like some trolly ass thing.
Wait, hold on. I can literally do that. I had to find. Do I even have it on here? Oh, I probably don't have it on this computer. Crap.
Oh, why is it so hard to find this account?
I'll do it. Because you're special.
I got it.
Dang, on my other computer I have his headshot for FT. I was gonna slap that in there.
Mike, did you get it, or what do you need me to do?
I did it.
Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. I'm showing stuff on stream and shit.
I gotta mute the stream I'm tweaking.
Tch. Jalen Carter is out for Monday night's game versus the Chargers. I don't know if y'all saw that. That's 6 hours ago. Shit.
That's what happens when you spit on people, man. Just can't stay healthy. Can't stay active.
Dude, the CDL team skins are just a guy in a hoodie again.
Typical.
I guess
Nothing new.
we shouldn't have expected anything different, but I don't know. This game is. I actually enjoy this game. I hate
don't play
that. I
video
hate that I
games. I'm
can't
an
play without
mature
lagging.
adult.
I think my internet at my new place just sucks because sometimes my fucking browser loads up slow as fuck too.
You got that doo-doo internet. Get them out of here.
It should be 1K, but I think just the location that I'm in, there's like a fuck ton of trees, and they're big ass oak trees.
Blame. But go
'Cause
cut them
it's
down.
Savannah. So I don't know.
All right, well, it's 7:30. Let's get the fuck going.
Yep, we are really
Alright.
delayed.
Yeah. All right. What's up, everybody? It is We Know Ball NFL episode 9. It has been a while since we've been here. It's the return. We got the SOB duo right above me, Smiles in the middle, and Desi up in the corner.
What up?
We're just gonna recap kind of what's been going on lately, just because we've missed a couple weeks. We're just gonna talk about what we're thinking of the teams, how we think just the overall league looks right now, and then we have some different segments kind of predicting into the year stuff as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I went ahead and put a league recap instead of the game recaps. We can talk about specific games from the past few weeks or the past week if we want to, or we can just talk about like overall outlook for what we think these divisions are looking like. I do have a segment at the end for like division winner predictions, but right now we can just talk about like kind of what we're feeling out in each of the divisions right now.
No, Mike,
well,
you always
no-
talk way too much. Stop. So I will say this. So looking at the AFC is legit a complete shock. Like all your division leaders, Denver leading. Like I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. New England over Buffalo, nobody had that on their bingo card. Jacksonville currently leading the South, nobody had that on their bingo card. So I really think that the AFC is like the wild wild west. You never know what's going on currently with the AFC, and then the NFC. Biggest shock for me, NFC is obviously the Bears currently in the North, and then honestly, the Carolina Panthers are kind of sneaky.
Yeah.
We gave them a lot of shit after the
Dude,
first two episodes, and
I love
these
one
cats
Twitter
might win the
account.
division.
There's like this one Twitter account every week that posts the picture of John Daly and Tiger Woods, and it's got the Carolina Panthers logo over John Daly and the Chiefs logo over Tiger Woods, and he's staring at him smoking a cigar on the green. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
because they have the same record or whatever.
Yeah. That shit is so funny, dude.
That's my biggest shock.
But they
there in the
lose to
NFC,
shit teams. Like they lost to the Saints. Like
this is what makes the NFL so great. This isn't college football. Every Sunday, any given Sunday, the best teams can lose and the worst teams can win. It's the best thing about the NFL. So that's my takeaway. And then, the biggest takeaway is honestly how shit the AFC North is this year due to really injuries on both sides for two teams, and then Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh. They're gonna start hot and then fall apart, win 10 games.
yeah.
Am I allowed to talk now?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. I just want to highlight, if you go back and you look at the previous episodes, the amount of shit that I got for the Chicago Bears. I was on this train way earlier than everyone. If you go back, I made the bet, I think week 4 on the show, plus 470 for them to make the playoffs. That's a lock. I was so early on this team. This is my I told you so of the year. Ben Johnson, he's the man. I can't say I saw them doing this well, but they've been really good. You already kind of highlighted the Panthers being a big shock. I'm going to talk about my team. This might be the best 2-11 football team of all time. That's just all I'm going to say.
Leave it in the past, man. This shit's over with. Blow it up. Like, I don't want to hear no more Giants talk. Y'all have 11 losses. I don't need. There better not even be a segment for these guys. Like, we already know your take. Draft, rebuild next year. Like the Giants.
Yeah, we're in next
told
year.
You yet again, as Mike said. I told you y'all will be lucky to see 5 wins. Said it on the first show. Here we are, 13 weeks later. They're 2-11. Probably not touching 5. Might have been my lock of the year. So yeah, no.
Eli used up all their aura for the next decade, I think.
Just another team, we kind of shit on them for a while, but the Houston Texans are starting to look scary, and
the elite defense, their offense still looks like shit.
Yeah. But
I still don't know if Davis Mills or C.J. Stroud is better, to be honest.
Just want to throw it out there. I do have a future bet on the Houston Texans to win the Super Bowl.
I'm pretty sure. I think I said something too with how shit the South is. I told you guys that Jacksonville and Indy would fall apart and Houston win the division. By the way, I think that was also something I brought up. I always said Jacksonville and Indianapolis were shit.
Yeah, you said they were shit. I don't think you ever said Houston.
I'm pretty
positive. Somebody was
Houston.
telling me that Jacksonville was a lock for the division win, and that Indy was just hot.
That was not me.
Somebody said that. I don't remember who said that. But
Mike knows I hate the Colts, and he knows the Jackson. I know Jacksonville's shit. I won't be surprised to see the South Houston win it, especially with how they're playing now.
I feel like Jacksonville. My bad. Go ahead.
Indy's falling apart. Their Sauce is hurt. Daniel Jones is hurt. This team, they're falling apart. They're probably gonna miss out on the playoffs because you're running into the best. They got the best defensive football in Houston. Like they're the best defense. No, I don't think anybody can argue it. I think they're the best defensive football, top to bottom, pass rush, secondary coverage.
You think Indy won't make playoffs?
No.
Not even a wild card.
Well, two. They can. I think you're going to see 2 from each division, except for 1, 2, 4. No, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, you're going to see 2 from the West, 2 from the East, 1 from the North, 1 from the South.
Less than 7 teams make it.
Yeah, so
You're right. I forget about the first round bye. Yeah, you're gonna get 2 in each, 1 in the north. My apologies.
Yeah. So I think they still slip in a wild card.
Also, we kind of didn't bring it up, but the shocker is the Kansas City Chiefs are 6-6.
That is a big yeah. I mean, to be honest though, like it feels like they should have been like this for the past 2 years, like, but they
The
just
difference
kept
for
clutching
Kansas-
up games, and I
Yeah,
feel
I'll
like
let you talk about that.
yeah. I mean, at this point, like when you watch them, like I mean, you know, I paid a lot of attention to them because they're in our division, and like when you watch them the past few years, like Patrick Mahomes was just a little bit more like he was a little bit more clutch when he needed to be, and lately his clutch factor has just been down. Like it's not like anything that they necessarily. I mean, obviously the team is not as good as it has been in recent years.
Throw the flag, Mike.
I still
they're
got
not,
it.
They're not getting that anymore. That's what it comes down to. Like, not
They're
you. I'm
not
not throwing a
getting
flag
mad?
on you. No, they're not getting the flags anymore.
Oh, not getting the
They're-
flag.
they
Well,
don't-
I do agree with that. Obviously,
They're not
yeah,
getting
of
the
course,
flags
yes.
anymore.
I agree with that, but I can't just go out and I'm like that just sounds like a angry Denver fan when I just go out and just say, oh yeah, well they were always getting flags and now they're not getting flags.
I'm
do
talking
think
about like late game situations. Like, there's a lot of times I watch their game. There's like those 3rd and
it
10, 3rd and
is, and they
15s,
get like
and he
crazy
chucks those balls
fucking-
up. Stupid ass PI. Like, the difference with this Kansas City Chiefs team is this year is last year, if I'm not mistaken, they were 7-0 in 1-score games, and this year I think it's completely flipped on their head. They're losing every 1-score game. So I think that's the biggest takeaway from the Chiefs, and that's what happens when you have a team that likes to play every game close.
I think
Like, look at like Denver, for
since-
example. Denver's a perfect example of what the Kansas City Chiefs were last year. Denver's winning all these 1-score games. They're winning all these close ass games. Doesn't matter who they're playing. They're playing up. They're playing down to whoever they're playing against, but they're winning those 1-score games.
Mhm.
That's the difference of Kansas City this year versus Kansas City we're seeing this year. This year they're losing those 1-possession games, and that's the difference.
And I mean, like, I just feel like the reason though that they're losing these 1-possession games is like
I agree with that, Will.
they're
By the way, in chat.
I feel like Mahomes just hasn't. He's been great this year, like compared to the rest of his team. He's been playing above his.
His numbers are better this year, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been playing.
This is
great.
his best year this is like his best year in the last 2 years on a numbers side of things.
Mhm. But exactly, he's been playing great. But like for some reason, at the end of games, he can't pull it out as much as he used to be able to. You know what I mean?
He's not getting that yellow hanky out there to help him with those PIs. Literally, that's what I
Randy's
think it
right.
come down to.
I agree with Randy in the chat.
Yeah,
I need to pull the chat up.
yeah, we feel bad for our guy Sketchy here, but we're like fucking Broncos haters.
What is he?
Hold
hating
on.
the Broncos.
We're Broncos haters in this.
Yeah, there's Broncos haters in the chat right now.
Oh yeah, so I'm loving this.
Oh yeah.
And is
But,
this I know we're gonna jump into it a little bit later, but is it weird? So I obviously I work and I work in an office. There's a lot of people in there, and there's people of all teams there. There's a guy that's a Kansas City Chiefs fan there, like a diehard from Kansas City, and he came up to the office or came up to my desk. He's one of our IT guys, and he knows I'm a big Bengals fan. He was telling me, he said I would almost be more confident in the Bengals making the playoffs right now than the Chiefs, and I kind of agree with him because the Chiefs have
Here
such
we
a
go.
harder. They have such a harder
Dude.
path to make the playoffs.
Here we
Listen,
go.
all I'm gonna say to the chat is that I don't care what an Atlanta Falcons fan has to say about anything. You know what I mean? They're just that's the worst organization maybe in football.
Might not be wrong, but listen up. All I gotta say is everyone on your defense deserves a raise.
Our defense is great. Our defense did not win us this game this weekend, though. I mean, obviously Nick Benito won us the game, right? But the offense is the reason that
Who's
we were in that
Randy?
game. The offense was
Randy.
definitely the reason we were in that game this week.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I
you're-
didn't watch much football this week. After the Bengals played on Thursday, I was kind of just relaxing. and chilling.
Obviously,
But,
the Commanders' defense is not like an elite defense or anything, but they moved the ball well, especially in overtime, scored in 3 minutes. So the offense was not the issue this week. The defense kind of worried me, though.
not, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, this Washington team, they had not shown much life. Like, I'll be honest, I thought that this game was gonna be over in the first half, and they let them stick around. And if Nick Benito doesn't bat that ball down, you guys lose the game because McNichols was wide open in the flat for a walk-in.
Yeah, obviously, but
like
he made the
like-
play. They schemed up the rush there, and it worked out.
Like I'm saying, you're seeing the luck that the Chiefs have had in the past, but that's what goes into winning is some luck instead of the ball
And
falling your
sometimes
way. That's all it takes to win football games. Yet again, I've told you this for 3 weeks now. The guy that sits across from me, AY, he's from Denver, huge Denver fan. He goes, dude, I'm at the point where I'm about to stop watching the games because they're so fucking terrible. He's like, I'm about to just check the box score afterwards and watch that YouTube highlights. Like, he's like, the games are so ugly. They play great teams good. They play bad teams bad. He goes, it's literally just, he goes,
Yeah,
they can't
but that's
figure it
the
out.
thing that doesn't
And-
bother me right now is because when they play good teams, they still play. It goes almost the same way, which is like versus the good teams, it looks pretty
Facts,
good.
Randy.
Like you throw for 300 yards and win the game versus the Chiefs, and that looks good, but you kind of have the same or like an equal. Obviously, you throw for more touchdowns, but less yards in this Commanders game. But it's a clean game from Bo Nix, but it doesn't look as good on a resume as that Kansas City win.
But like, you also have to factor it in. Okay, he's playing an elite defense in Kansas City,
Yeah,
but then he goes and plays a banged up. Like they got me and Austin playing corner over there.
They got
like-
Trey Amos and Marshawn Lattimore playing. Relax.
No.
They're not. Wait,
They're
didn't
both
This
play?
hurt.
Commanders
They
team
both
is
were
not
hurt.
terrible. This Commanders team
My bad, I didn't
would
watch.
be a lot. They haven't had their starting quarterback for most of the season. This Commanders team
Yeah,
would
the
probably
Commanders are-
be. This Commanders team would probably be above Dallas in this division if they had Jaden Daniels
Nope.
all year.
Yet again,
Nope.
let's remember this.
Yeah.
What were the Commanders' record, or what was the record last year in one-score games?
7 or 8 no.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
won
Yeah,
every.
it was-
Yet again, they had a great year last year, but they won every game at the skin of their teeth. It wasn't like, oh yeah, they won, they dominated. Yet again, it's another example. Look at Kansas City this year, Commanders last year. They've been in close games even without Jaden Daniels. The games have been winnable. They're just losing to one-score games.
The Commanders are
Yeah,
still.
don't
I
worry,
didn't know
Randy.
still
I
a-
shut that down.
I didn't know that, Randy. I didn't tune in. Trey Amos is my guy.
I will say,
But yeah,
though,
let's get off
like
this
they,
fucking recap.
Yeah, we can get off this, but yeah, I mean they do need to prove it again. They need to first of all blow out the Raiders this week, and then they need to continue to beat the good teams. I think they need to
Not
win
gonna
against Green Bay. I kind of want them to lose a game because if they just keep getting lucky and winning all these games before playoffs, you need kind of some adversity or like a reality check. You know what I mean? At some point before the playoffs. So maybe lose
It's
to
gonna
the
be
Jags.
Kansas City when they come fucking storming back 10-6.
Yeah, Kansas City when if our next loss is Kansas City, it's because our starters will be benched at that point.
But
Turn
no.
the fan.
Oh, wait, that's a big
Yeah, let's-
question. I want to ask. Hold on, I just want to ask you this, Sketchy. What do you think? You guys are playing Kansas City. If Kansas City wins, they get in as the 7 seed, and you guys have to play them round 1. Do you play your starters in week 18?
Absolutely. You
If
do not
Kansas
want to
City
see
wins.
I'm talking complete hypothetical. Complete hypothetical. If Kansas City wins, they're in, and you play them in the first round of the playoffs at home. Do you start your starters?
I honestly, they have to show their hand in that game, whether we play our starters or not. They have to kind of play their best football and use their best plays. They have to win that game to get in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So
No.
we're getting a look at the team we're gonna play in the playoffs, if that makes sense. But also, wouldn't we get a
Super Bowl-
bye? We would get a bye at that point.
Super Bowl prediction for myself is somebody from the West and
We're-
somebody from the East.
We're getting to that later. We're
Yeah,
getting to that
no.
later.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
fat
He's
fuck.
asking. But yeah, whoever Randy is, you meet me in the hole.
Randy's Cam Scatterboo and Austin's ankle.
But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't honestly have a problem playing the Chiefs in the playoffs if it's in Denver. I think they have a big home field advantage, but
Yeah, I mean, obviously you'll play them in Denver.
Yeah.
Unless
I
you
think-
guys completely fucked the
Obviously,
last
obviously,
last
you
year.
don't want to play the Chiefs in the playoffs, but we beat them, and we can beat them. And if we play them in Denver, we have an advantage. So I'm not necessarily scared of that game. I think it's a huge game, and like if we win it, then like that's a really good sign for the rest of the playoffs. But
Yeah.
all right, player awards predictions. So I have a category here for each different player award. So we're just gonna kind of each give our thoughts on who we think might win each. Offensive player of the year. Mike?
You're gonna start with me? I mean, I think it's a two-man race. Yeah, it's probably a two-man race. As of right now, no, I think whoever wins the division wins the award. But I think it's a two-man race between JSN and CMC. I'd probably lean more towards JSN at this point. But like I said, I think whoever wins the division will end up winning the award.
Mm-hmm. I guess I haven't seen that many 49ers games, but he has to be carrying them, right? Like he has to just be everything.
So
He's
you're
got
going
the city on his
JSN?
back. I'm going JSN.
I got fucking Jonathan Taylor.
Brother,
I mean,
he's
that's-
nosediving. He's nosediving.
I mean,
But-
teams are keen
They're
on
gonna
him, but
They're gonna rely on him so much with Danny Dimes hurting. I think it's between
yeah.
Taylor and I agree with CMC, to be honest too. I think he's having a really good year. I don't think JSN no. I would go with Jonathan Taylor CMC for offense player of the year for myself personally.
It's hard to say anybody besides. I don't know. For me, it's like hard to say anybody besides JSN.
JSN, I think, leads in every statistic.
He's just crazy.
But then he had like a stinker last week against the Vikings, or am I baited?
Maybe I don't know.
I'm double checking.
Didn't he just have? I'm pretty positive he did jack shit against the Vikings.
Yeah, he had 2 for 23, and he still leads the NFL in every
Oh,
single.
he's diving. He had one bad week. Jonathan Taylor has had what? He came off a bye and did have back to back.
You know what? I think if
good
like,
weeks.
I think a crazy just like wild card like maybe could happen if the Cowboys have like a crazy finish to the season, win all their games, and George Pickens goes
GP.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, if he goes
Yeah.
crazy, he could win it. Like for real. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's looked
he's
crazy.
actually he looks better than yeah, we got some trolls in the chat. I'm loving every second of this.
I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. I've discovered who Randy is.
Yeah, and I knew who Randy was 4 messages ago. By the way, when he said about me, what did he say, Beanie Boy?
Yeah, when he said he's
I
gonna
knew exact-
scatterboo.
Yeah, I knew exactly who the fuck that was. Skin off the bone. I already knew who that was.
Yes, sir.
Randy,
But
we're happy
yeah.
you're here.
Yeah, I mean a
We got
good
defensive player of
wild
the year
card
next.
or dark horse pick. Yes, DPOY is next. Also, I just
Everybody
put the
better have-
pictures of all the winners of the awards last year, so that's why I got Saquon
Last
Barkley
year.
here. I got PS2 here.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah, Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
It's not close.
Miles
It's not
Garrett.
close.
I don't
Miles
have
Garrett,
anybody
it's
else.
by a mile. It's
But
by a
Don't-
mile.
Do you think that it had like typically the
Right,
award
that-
is given to a player on a winning team? You know what I mean?
I don't.
No,
If that's the
he's
case,
gonna
it's
break the
stupid.
sack record. He's gonna break the sack record. It's Miles Garrett.
Okay, well if he breaks,
like-
yeah, I agree. It's gonna
He's
be
got 20
but
sacks with 6-7 games to
Christian
play.
Gonzalez is looking pretty good.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie. If you go and look, I'm gonna look right now actually,
What are you looking at?
because I think it might be minus like 7. Miles Garrett's minus 1,000 right now
Yeah.
to win.
He's minus 1,000. Micah Parsons plus 800. Will Anderson's plus 1,000. Benito's plus 25. Burns 3,000. There's not even a. They're all DNs.
Yeah.
And
Benito
There's
has
not a
slowed
single
down
cornerback.
significantly. Benito has definitely
Yeah, like-
slowed down. That
like-
play last week was huge though. That play last week, definitely that winning play helps his case just because it's on
He-
primetime television. For Nick
I would say
The-
it's a closer race if Parson plays like all year. And
Parsons, yeah.
if he plays all year, I think it's a closer race. But like you said, dude, it's Miles Garrett by a long shot. And if it's not,
Yeah.
I'm convinced that this shit's rigged.
Mhm. Yeah, and we got to see how the rest of the year goes for him, obviously. But yeah, I think he's obviously the clear favorite just because of his sack count right now. But yeah, I mean, thought there could be some other options, but offensive rookie of the year.
JSN. No, not JSN.
What?
Sorry, Mbuka.
Hasn't he
Is
fallen
it?
off of like a major cliff? Like, hasn't he?
I think, but I still think he's done enough to win it this far. I don't think. What other rookies what other rookies
RJ
done
Harvey
what
has
he's
8
done?
touchdowns.
Nah.
He has the most touchdowns of any rookie. He has more touchdowns. Most touchdowns of any rookie right now. And again, if
Ooh, that's a good shout. I didn't even think about him. But
He became the starter.
I know you
last
didn't think
week.
about him.
I would say Tyler Warren.
Yeah, Tyler Warren.
That'd be better.
obviously is
Really?
good. Yeah,
Tyler
that's a
Warren.
Good, that's a great.
I
choice.
forgot. He's
So,
on
like-
2 of my fantasy teams.
So I'd love to pick my king. It depends how he ends the season. I think he's
Oh.
still up there for a possibility. But I mean, well, yes, I'd like to see him win it, but I don't know. The injury might have given him a setback. We'll see what happens with the rest of the year. What? Bro, Ted McMillan's having a year.
Yeah.
I would say it's Tyler Warren or Mbuka. For sure.
Hold on.
Look at the odds.
I honestly couldn't. I know Ted.
Ted McMillan's the favorite right now.
Yeah.
I like my Tyler Warren one, to be honest with you, more than I like Mbuka.
Ted
But yet
McMillan,
again, Tyler Warren's going to fall off a little bit because Danny Dimes is fucking out there limping.
I'm
Ted
just saying,
McMillan right now.
like,
Hold on.
if the Broncos continue doing well and they lean on RJ Harvey a lot because now J.K. Dobbins is hurt, like,
Yeah.
he has the most touchdowns of any rookie right now, and he's starting to get more of a workload. He could, I don't know, he could make a case, but right now obviously he's not in the running just because of his yards being very low. He's just kind of like a money shot guy.
Just so you guys know, Ibuka's stats this year, he's got 52 catches, 790 yards, 6 touchdowns. Ted McMillan,
7-9. I'm saying it to myself.
Ted McMillan has 57 catches for 826 and 6 touchdowns. So they're both kind of having a similar year.
They're 30 yards apart, 7 catches, 30 yards, and a tutty apart. Like, it's
So
he's a favorite.
it's going to be a tight race. It's going to be a tight
It's
race.
whoever
What's
does
Tyler
more
Warren
on
looking
prime
like?
time is the thing. It's
Huh?
literally what it is. Whoever makes bigger plays on prime time is like who gets.
Carolina's
awards,
not in
you know what I
prime
mean?
time, so give it to Tampa.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Dipshit
Makes more
has 58 catches for 684 and 4 touchdowns.
So yet again, that's he's what 90 yards off and 2 touchdowns off. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's. I think that Tyler Warren's is a dark horse, if you want to say, compared to what you guys are talking about. I think that
I agree. I agree. He's been
I
like
think he's a rookie.
he's a staple for their offense, like
Yeah.
easily. All right. Defensive rookie of the year.
Austin, I'm in shock you didn't say Quinshawn, by
None of
the
the
way.
ones on the Bengals. No Bengals defensive players. They don't even get a fucking vote.
Not the guy that's been watching porn during meetings either.
Abdul.
Is that true?
He's been
That's a
really
fucking-
good, but he just doesn't get the sack numbers, which has been kind of
What
upsetting.
about Gideon or Schlesinger?
I mean, I think Carter, his name might be up there, but
Who, Carter?
I don't know. Yeah, just because I'm pretty sure he's high in pressures.
Abdul. What are the?
Yeah.
What are the? I know you're looking it up. I would go Schlesinger from Cleveland. I feel like he's played really well this year.
Schlesinger is the favorite at the moment. I mean, we'll see how
Where's Gideon at
the
on
rest
that
of this-
list?
he is right below Abdul.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
Schlesinger.
I
I think he's played really good for Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been any like real superstar defensive players this year.
Yeah, not rookies, right? Like none of them have been. Like,
Yeah.
Well, rookies really never blow up. Like no rookie ever comes in and gets 9-10 sacks. Like
Yeah.
you'll never see it. Like it's never.
Jared
that's
Verse
never
looked
happened.
really good last year, though. Like,
Yeah, but he I still don't think like defensive front guys like the defensive line, they don't come in the league and are automatic 8-9 sack guys. It takes time to develop in the league.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think like typically linebackers or corners win it if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually they do. I'm trying to see where he is, where Abdul Carter is in pressures, because that's what's like keeping him
He's like 21
alive.
or some shit like that.
No, he's higher. He's like, he has 18 pressures on the year.
Oh
Actually.
wow, I was close for somebody that doesn't tune in.
He has 30. Yeah, 18 pressures, only 1.5 sacks, which has been underwhelming.
It's typical though with the rookies, Mike. If you go to like down and you can look at like all the drafts, and I can't remember what it is because we looked at it at work like a week or two ago. Like no rookie that's been drafted in the first round in the last like 3 draft classes is like, it's probably farther back than that comes in and is a 7, 8, 9 sack guy. Like I think the most we saw was like 4.5. It takes time to develop, and the size, the speed of the game's different.
Yeah.
But I think that's why you see like it's crazy. You see like defensive rookie of the year awards are typically linebackers and corners, and then most of the time I feel like the defensive player of the year award goes to edge rushers because of the sacks they get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. MVP is next.
Drake May.
Drake May.
Drake May.
I think Matt Stafford, to be honest.
Thank God. Thank God. I was petrified this guy was going to say Bo Nix.
And look at it. I just
Our
googled
boy,
it really
Bomber
quickly.
Bo.
Drake May is your MVP frontrunner. I think Stafford hurt himself last week throwing 3 picks, losing that game against Carolina.
Yeah.
I think that game hurts him for sure.
I
Yeah.
think if
That's a tough one.
now again, well, you know, I brought up winning the division. If Stafford wins the division, I think he wins the award.
Here-
What if the Patriots
here's
win the
thing,
division
though.
after being
Yeah, okay. But Drake May's defense is good. Matt Stafford's
the
is
Rams
not.
defense is
Dude,
so much
their-
better.
Their
The
defense is
Rams
their
defense.
defense is
The-
like
the
half
Rams-
the time they're great and half the time they're not.
The Rams
Look at their
are
games this year.
again,
Half
this
their
is where
games they give up
I
way
hate
too many
awards.
points. Obviously,
I
they
hate
have great
awards.
games, but
I hate
they
awards.
are
I hate awards.
inconsistent.
If you take Drake, how well Drake May has been playing, most valuable is not is the I've always looked at it as the most valuable player to your team. Most valuable player. It's in the
Yes.
fucking name. It's not the best player. You take Matt Stafford out of that team and put any quarterback that can read a fucking defense.
There's no
I guarantee-
chance. Matt
Stop.
Stafford is crazy.
Dude, he's
There's
throwing
no
to Devontae
chance.
Adams and
So
Puka.
what?
You could go
He's-
throw to him.
And nobody
Oh
throws
my
a better ball than
God.
Matt Stafford right now. I
Cool.
promise you.
And guess what? Those 3 picks were thrown really well to the
The
defense.
only person, look, you'll like that I'll say this. The only person in the league right now that probably throws a better ball than Matt Stafford is Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And that's because corners say that. That's literally
But I'm
corners'
just saying,
words.
I
is
look-
Matt Stafford, Joe
I hear
Burrow,
your thing.
1 and 2 alternating, throw the
I love
best
Matt
balls.
Stafford. I think he's phenomenal. Like when the Bengals lost Super Bowl to literally the Rams, that was like the one team that I was cool with because I watching Matt Stafford struggle in Detroit. Like he's a phenomenal quarterback, very underrated. But I think Drake May. I mean, truthfully, I think that the Rams have a better team, better offense. They have better weapons around Stafford. And then you go look at their defense. I think they have the better defense as well, better front line, better corners, better secondary. I think the Rams have a better team. I think you take Drake May off this team and put another young quarterback in there. I think this team's on 11-2. They're not being Buffalo in Buffalo. I think
Jackson Dart would have.
he would have got concussed. I think Drake Mays deserves MVP more than Stafford.
Possible. I think Drake May could. I mean, just because he's young, and Stafford's won it, hasn't he?
No,
Oh, really? Ooh.
Stafford's
See,
never
that's
won
the
it.
point for Stafford since he's old and hasn't won it. If he was old,
So we're
and
just
had
giving
already
awards
won
out
it-
because guys are fucking
Well,
old,
that's
or are we
what.
giving
That's
awards
that's.
away for
I don't.
what?
I don't make those decisions, but I promise you, the people that do
You're
think like that. They
picking
think
right
like.
now.
But they think
You're
like
picking
that.
right now.
But no, I'm saying.
Right.
I know.
I
I'm
don't care
saying,
what they think. What do you think? Who do you think
Well,
should win it?
I think Matt Stafford should win it. I think he had a bad week last week, and I think he has to finish out the season strong. obviously. But
I said if Stafford wins his division, Stafford gets it.
They're not. Gonna
If
win it.
not, it'll go to Drake May.
But why would you just said the Rams defense is great and Matt Stafford is great, so why would you think they're not going to win their division? Seattle's just
I think
better.
the Seahawks are better. Yeah, I
Bro,
think Seattle's are better.
The Seahawks are good. The Niners are good. Their divisions are all up in the air.
My whole
They're-
point
they're
is
all
just that
good.
I think that Matt Stafford is more valuable because the Rams defense is suspect. I know that they are good, but they are suspect. They give up too many points sometimes, like randomly, like.
You got like 6 All Pros around you versus none.
Keyshawn Butte, all pro, LSU
All right.
receiver.
I mean, his weapon is Stephon
Oh, shit.
Diggs.
I didn't put Mike's bench on there.
Wow,
It's all
I
right.
wonder why.
I don't know why. I
Oh,
forgot Mike's
Wait,
bench.
did
No,
you start
no.
the same guy?
Yes, you
Yeah.
guys did start the same guy.
That's why I called you.
My bench on D&D.
Crap, I can't. Who
Mike,
was
you wanna
your
go
bench,
since you don't
Mike?
have yours?
Yeah. Who's
Yeah,
your bench?
Yeah. So T. Higgins, I mean, I think there's a certain type of fire when this guy plays this team. You know, some would say, he comes out, gets on the football field, and he's a killer when he gets out there. But
Oh, God. There's
But,
no way you are starting him because of that.
well,
That
no,
is diabolical.
but
Oh my!
they got
That
unfinished
went over
business
my
in
head
Buffalo.
almost. That almost
They got
went over my
unfinished.
head.
They got unfinished business with Buffalo. All right, the last time they played,
No, they
Did
didn't. They
they
played
put-
him after that. They busted
Yeah,
their
they-
ass in the
right.
Super Bowl, the second round of the playoffs that year.
well, moral of the story is regular season. He's looking for blood. That's all I got. T. Higgins, if you got him, he's going for 30. My bench this week, Cortland Sutton, because
Oh my gosh! Now it looks even worse that I didn't put him. I agree
yeah,
though
I
because
said,
he
that's why.
doesn't.
That's why. He gave me the biggest scare in fantasy last week. I'm fighting for my life in the playoffs. Down by 5. Got
Nobody on
one
the
guy
Broncos
left.
is reliable.
It's
except for the
Cortland
running back.
Sutton. And what does he do in the first half? Nothing and nothing. I was like, I'm about to lose because he's literally boom or bust. He gets 20 or 0. And I got him and J-Mo in the same league.
The
I
thing
hate
about the
fantasy with those
Broncos,
two
they
guys.
spread the ball. The Broncos spread the ball too much for any of their wide receivers to be valuable. Like J.K. Dobbins was great because they fed him, and now R.J. Harvey has been good the last few weeks for me because they've been feeding him, and I think obviously they're playing the Raiders. That's why he's my start this week, and I think it's gonna go better than the last time. Hopefully, let's hope.
So, you brought up that. Also, just something I want to talk about. I'm in a survivor pool, and I have the Denver Broncos left as a team. Now, I don't feel comfortable picking them any other week. But I watched them play the Raiders, and I watched them barely fucking beat this team.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I'm picking them, but...
Have you? But, okay,
yeah, no.
but if you look at Bo Nix specifically in that game and every game since, he
Oh,
looked
shit.
Division matchup.
he looked very but he looked uncomfortable. I really think he was injured in that game. He really looked uncomfortable. He never threw the ball straight on. He threw a bunch of weird sidearm passes. He threw horrible passes that aren't fairly common of him. I mean, he just his pass. I mean, he looked pretty terrible in that game, and it just looked like he wasn't comfortable. He had happy feet, obviously, was dancing around in the pocket and couldn't get his feet set. And every game since, he stepped up in the pocket and delivered passes. He has been steady in the pocket since then.
All right, Sketchy. So I'm putting $4,000 on the line on the Denver Broncos, is what you're telling me, pretty much.
Well, who do you have left?
I
to
mean,
pick?
I would. Yeah. Who else do you have to pick? I mean, that's the
It's
Broncos
them.
got to win this game. I mean,
It's the Broncos on the road against the Raiders, or the... Where is it? The Buccaneers at home versus the Texans.
Give me the Texans. Oh wait, you have to.
Oh,
pick?
not Texans, not Texans. Sorry, Saints.
Bucks at home versus.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that might. Be, I mean, both of those picks are. I think both of those are wins, honestly. But
Tampa Bay for sure. Nah, pick Denver so they can lose.
I don't know.
Pick Denver.
Tampa Bay.
Come on.
Tampa Bay is
Pick
kind of
Denver,
suspect.
Mike.
Tampa Bay is
Pick
kind of
Denver,
suspect
baby, come on.
sometimes. Their defense is
They're
suspect.
Did you do
both
your bench yet?
suspect at times.
Did you do your
Yeah,
bench yet?
but definitely. Oh, my bench is Marvin Harrison Jr. That team just
Yeah,
looks
we're
dead.
jumping. We're on a slide talking about something completely different. I'm getting back on track. Benson Maserati Marv, I hate seeing that. I need him in fantasy this week.
I know he's on my team too, but he just, I don't know. He's kind of fallen off, and
He's been hurt?
still, yeah, he's been hurt, and then he came back from injury. He had an all right week
Come
last
back, boom
but-
week. Us.
Yeah, he was back last week, but he got like 12 points, which is fine. But I just think that the team is dead, and I don't think it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
Hey, garbage
Well,
time points are still points.
Hey, that is fact. When they're down, they're gonna air it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with mine. I got the same guy as for Mike for starting, but not for the same reasons. First time that this guy is getting to play with number 9 since week 2 on the year, and so I just think in Buffalo, it's a snowy game. It's giving me kind of a throwback to the last time the Bengals were in the playoffs, like some odd 5 years, 3 years ago, however long it's been. And I got him starting coming back. I mean, he's got his quarterback back. We'll see what happens. And then Zay Flowers bench. This Baltimore offense, they haven't scored a fucking passing touchdown in like 5 weeks. I wouldn't touch them until they figure that shit out. I mean, I don't know if y'all watched Thursday night Thanksgiving. Holy, this offense, this Baltimore team looks fucking toasted. We'll
I
get
mean,
to that in the next fucking segment.
Ah!
Let's not talk on it, but I wouldn't start any offensive player on this team until they figure out their offense. They haven't scored a
Derrick
passing
Henry's
touchdown.
just steady. Yeah, he's steady Eddie.
They were really close to having one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Push off. Arm all the way like this, man. That hanky's getting thrown.
I was talking about Isaiah Likely.
Oh, yeah, not bro.
He's
Don't,
likely to
gotta
be
carry-
leaving in the offseason.
you gotta you
Yikes.
gotta carry the ball like this.
Mark
you can't
Andrews
be doing this
extension.
with the ball.
Yeah, I actually changed my start to Mark Andrews. He got that money. Now he's gonna go pop off. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably coasting now. All right, Week 14 game
Just
predictions.
make it quick.
I got Denver.
The Raiders, baby, come on. The
Nah.
hate watches continuing every fucking week. I don't care until this team. I'm sorry. Look, this is my knowledge. Until this team can actually play a bad team and like win and control the game, I'm not picking them. Like, look,
I
it's
think
suspect.
this
They
week-
can
I
beat
think
any.
this week
They
is the
can
week, to
beat
be
anybody.
honest,
Look,
but-
they can beat anybody every week, or they can lose to everybody. There's no in between.
Also,
Like,
short week.
They play good, bad. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean
I don't
short
think
week? We played
Denver.
Sunday night.
I agreed with Will
Shit.
Bradley. I agree with Will Bradley when he said Broncos are going to choke in the playoffs just because they haven't shown me the ability to put games away.
Falcons
They haven't.
fans
They have
thought
not
that
been able to-
Desmond Ritter was going to be a good quarterback. They have no ball knowledge.
Who?
Falcons fans.
Oh, they did. Oh, yeah, you're. I'm saying that, but I've been saying it all year. So I'm staying 10 toes down. I'm gripping the carpet
We're not losing
Until
to
they-
the
until they
Raiders,
can-
though, I don't think, dude.
until they can.
I
You
mean-
said that last time they almost fucking lost. So until this team can actually show me
But
they
they
can
didn't.
put bad teams away.
10-2.
Yeah, but I mean, are you happy with it? Until this team can put bad teams away, I'm not. I'm
I'm happy with it because it's better to be an average team at 10-2 than an average team at fucking 5-5 or 6-6. Do you know what I mean?
You're not
They're 2 and
wrong.
11.
You guys are 10-2, right? You guys have
Right?
great record, right? But I'm
So,
saying like the way some of the games have been.
Yes. I think that
Let's just keep this quick. But that's my opinion.
I think that they can incrementally improve, and I also think that I honestly think Sean Payton is.
You think they can improve?
I think Sean
You're
Payton is
13
holding
weeks
back
into the
the
year.
offense.
How much
I think Sean
You're
Payton is holding back the
13
offense.
weeks. You are
And
13 weeks into the year. How much
Look at
more
the last 2
approval
weeks.
are you?
Look at the last 2 weeks on offense. Look at
Dude,
the
you
last 2
played.
weeks.
You played Mike and fucking Smiles at DB, according to what I'm hearing.
Dude,
I'm
we
just
played the
saying,
Chiefs. He played great against. He threw for 300
They're
yards.
6-6. Apparently, ain't that good this year.
300
I'm just saying
yards.
they haven't shown me that they can put teams away. I'm not going to argue about it. I know they're your team, but I'm saying they haven't put away a team all year. You can say the same thing about my team the
Chiefs
last
are
2 years. We can't
6-6,
put
but their
nobody away.
defense is
It's a
better than
valid.
that.
It's a valid argument to say that they can't put away bad teams. Mike, who you picking?
Picking Denver for my own survivor pool's sake.
Spit it out.
All
Let me go
right.
first. I got the Bengals. I think they're
Yeah.
a better team. I think they're gonna slow down James Cook, and when you slow down James Cook, Buffalo can't do shit.
Yeah, I'll go last on this one.
I don't know. I actually think it's a 50-50, but I think Buffalo has been getting shit on lately, so I think they got to have a prove it game, and I think this might be it, so I think they're going to come out hot. So I'm going to say Buffalo.
Go. Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals.
And the Bengals have a
But
lot more to play for right now. I mean, obviously Buffalo has a lot to play for too because they're 8-4 and they need to try to steal that division back from the Patriots, but Cincinnati is a lot more desperate. So, I don't know.
Cincinnati's got everything to lose on the game. They're holding nothing back. I'm going with the Bengals, obviously. And, I mean, the last time we did have this show was when Burrow was coming off the 21-day thing. I said 9-8 gets you in the playoffs, wins you this division. I told you the road to get to 9-8 was 1-1 against New England and Pittsburgh, split 2-1 Buffalo and Ravens twice, and then went out and they decided to go 0-2 and have to win out. So I still think 9-8 gets them to the division. This close to being completely back in on this football team, but this is the prove it game for me for the Bengals. Can you do it to two teams in a row? Yet again, Baltimore is historically a good team. Buffalo, historically a good team. Can you beat two playoff caliber teams with two really elite quarterbacks back-to-back weeks? This is my prove it week for the Bengals. And yeah, give me the Bengals.
All right. Chiefs versus Houston. I've got Houston.
I'm not gonna lie.
I got Houston.
Yeah, I think we're sweeping this, and I will say this: I was completely wrong. I said Kansas City's gonna storm back. Like this is one I was wrong on.
Yeah.
I think Houston, yet again, Kansas City, a lot to play for. I would love to see them out of the playoffs. So
Is this in Houston?
Probably not. I'll tell you where it's at.
I mean, Kansas City got smoked by the Cowboys.
This game is, it's in
And it's prime time, bro.
Prime time, yeah. Fuck that. Give me the Chiefs.
Nope.
Give me the
I'm
Chiefs.
pivoted. I'm
Yeah,
pivoted.
I'm a change too. We got a fucking 8:20 night game in Arrowhead. Yeah, nah. Give me the Chiefs.
Yeah, nope.
I'm typically used to the home team being on the right. Like that's how I'm used for it to be. So I was thinking that Houston was at home. Nah.
See,
Nope.
Give me the Chiefs at
I just
home.
put up the teams. I don't do that. I don't.
Yeah.
Organize it that
yeah.
way, but yeah.
Kansas City.
All right, I'm still going Houston here. I think Houston storms in. That defense is nasty. And I
Here
think-
comes Kansas City rolling back to win the division.
All right. Philly and the Chargers. Well,
Give me Philly.
yeah, I don't know if Herbert's even playing. And I don't think we will know until the day of.
Even if he
checking-
plays, give me Philly.
I'm checking for.
I'm thinking Philly too.
Give me
They're
Philly
checking
yet
for a
again.
certain
You said
player,
something
I
about
think.
Buffalo with the bounce back week.
They're gonna eat up that line.
Because yet
to be
again,
honest.
you want to know why I'm picking Buffalo or picking Philly? Because this is going to allow the Chiefs to start crawling back and get second in the division and get their way into the playoffs. Give me Philly winning. Give me Kansas City gaining a game back. Look, there it is. Perfect.
What did you say, Mike?
I'll be honest. I think this game's a flip. I think if Herbert and Hampton both play, they both had limited practices today. So I mean,
I didn't
we'll
know
see
Hampton
about that.
was even back, so that's interesting.
Uh huh.
I didn't know Hampton was back, so that's interesting.
They
Like off IR.
they opened the window for him last week, so he could come back this week. But
He'll probably play.
Yeah.
but
He's limited today.
yeah, he logged the limited today.
He'll play.
But you know, the big question mark's Herbert. I'm gonna have to go with Philly because there's just too much uncertainty about the Chargers right now, and I don't really
Their
know what I'm
line
gonna
is
get.
still suspect, even with Hampton and Herbert. So I think
Yeah.
Philly. Especially
No
with
Jalen
the
Carter, though.
line.
This is at Philly also. Don't
Yeah, no Jalen Carter. But I feel like
at Philly.
That's at Philly.
when you, I mean,
I looked at
pass
ESPN,
rush-
I think it was at Philly.
pass rushes usually don't really miss their number one guy unless it's a bad pass rush, which Philly does not have a bad pass rush. You know what I mean?
Never mind, it's at the Chargers, but I'm still taking Philly. There are no Charger fans in Los Angeles. This game,
Yeah.
this
one's interesting.
fucking
This is
game is.
tonight's game. I always put it last because it's fresh in our minds.
Is it on right now?
Should be
The
starting.
first drive's happening right now. Third
All
and
right,
3
I haven't
for.
looked at anything. Give me Dallas. These cats are fucking hot. I'm not sold on Detroit at all. I think Detroit
look
probably
bad.
is the better team. I think Detroit is a better team on both sides. Like combined, they're a better team, offense, defense combined. I think Dallas has a lot of uncertainty defensive wise. But I just think for some reason, there's something about the Cowboys. I don't know. I enjoy watching GP. I enjoy watching CD. They finally feel like they're getting healthy. They got a lot of guys that came back on the defensive side of the ball now that were out for a big portion of the year. I go with Dallas. I'm going with Dallas, not even knowing who's got the ball or what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm also riding with it as a Giants fan, which is crazy, but they're actually just really enjoyable to watch play. Their defense, ever since they got those guys back off injury, they've looked like a different team, and it's kind of a Lions team that's falling down right now and a Cowboys team that's kind of ascending. So
This is a huge game for playoffs, so
yeah, I know, because this would give Dallas the tiebreaker over Detroit.
I think Detroit has not looked very impressive all year. Like, obviously they have the pieces and they have like flashes with their talent, but their defense has not been consistent. Their whole team has not been consistent. Their offense has obviously been an issue, and that's why they've had to switch play callers, and things have just not been as comfortable as they have been in the past years for them in the regular season, which just lowers my belief even more for them in the postseason. I mean, they obviously, I don't know. They just don't look as explosive as they were before, and it's weird that, like, feels like nobody in the building can draw up a play that's, like, even half as creative as what Ben Johnson had going for them last year. It's like, y'all were just running these plays. Y'all can't think of one that you can copy and paste onto your playbook or something.
just got to think, man, how good of a coach is somebody if you know, when you lose your OC, your team falls apart.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what Dan Campbell
And they're
can
going to
do.
settle for 3 to start the game off.
Who's that, Dallas?
No,
Wait, first-
we're sorry. You got me turning the game on. Let's go to the next. We still got some
Yeah.
other slots.
This is the last one. It's just the division winners predictions. And, I mean, we can just talk about who we think would win each division. We can start.
Is this the last slide?
Yeah, this is it.
All right, so who do we all got picking winning the West? AFC. We'll start in the AFC.
Yeah, we'll start with the AFC West. Sure.
I got the Broncos.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver's.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna maintain it. I
Denver.
think
That's why I think it's
too
easy
many
to pick off of.
games. All right.
We're gonna
AFC North.
We're skipping it. No, we skipped that one. Do that one last.
All right, we'll do that last for the AFC though. We're gonna do AFC then NFC.
All right.
So, all right.
AFC South.
Mm,
Texans. Give me the Texans.
I still want the Jags.
Yet again, Mike, you talked about it with your last pick, Dallas and the Lions, a team up, a team collapsing. You got Jacksonville and Indy doing this. You got Houston doing this. I got Houston taking this momentum in the back half of the season, December football. Because they played December football before. They played playoff football before. So give me the what's their division record?
I like Jacksonville.
They're 4-1 in the division, also too. By the way, so if records get tied head to head, they're 4-1 in the division currently. So yeah, give me the Texans.
Wow, the Texans are 4-1 in their division. Jesus.
4-1 in the division. The Colts are 2-1. Jacksonville's 2-1. Tennessee's 0-5. The Texans' last division game that they play.
It's Indy Week 18. I already
It's
looked.
Indy. Yep.
I just did some scouting. Well, I'm not gonna lie. If the Jags and the Colts split, because they haven't played each other yet this year, the Jags or the Colts. So
Yeah.
they play each other twice. I'm assuming that they're gonna split. So that's a loss for each of
Yeah.
the teams. I'm not gonna lie. I think it comes down. It's gonna come down to that Week 18 game, and I think Houston and Indy are gonna be playing for it.
Really? You don't think the Jags have a chance? What does the Jags'
no.
schedule look like? See, I don't know.
And the games at home too. So I'll tell you this right now. Houston finishes out the year. They do play the Chiefs this week, which we all picked the Chiefs, and then they play Cardinals, Raiders, Chargers, Colts. The Jags finish the year out.
Jets.
The Jags have the Jets, Broncos, Colts.
twice.
They're probably going to finish 2. They might finish 2-3, or 3-2. I don't see anything different than that.
They lose one of the games to the Colts, and they lose the Bronco game, and they could lose both to the Colts, but
Yeah, I think they finished 3-2. That gives them what, 11 and 6? Yeah.
yeah, 11-6. Texans, so they have to win. I could see the Texans winning 11 games.
Yep.
And the Colts.
winning 11.
No, Colts are out.
No,
Colts
yeah,
are
Colts,
out.
there's no way. They play the Seahawks, 49ers, Jags twice. Yeah, there's no, or the, yeah.
They might can slide by the 49ers.
Nah, I don't think so. And,
Yeah,
and
like I
so
said,
if it was at home,
You know, when
if it
until
was
I
at
was
home,
typing
or
up
they do play them at home.
until I was typing up the slides for today, I had no idea the 49ers were 9-4. Like,
NFC
Yes.
West is stacked.
they are
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know they were that good because their quarterback play has just not been like fantastic. Mac Jones.
When you
played
have a
all
good
right, but
team,
yeah,
you got a good
the
team.
whole team looks pretty good.
It's a good coach. The team's so injured.
Mhm.
But my bet, yeah, you're right. I was thinking about the Rams. It was stuck in my head.
Yeah, but let's move on to what's the next AFC East. I mean, obviously the Patriots.
New
I
England.
think we all think they're gonna win.
There's no
right?
way,
Yeah.
unless we see like the biggest collapse.
All right.
Yeah,
That's all
there's
of
no
the
way.
AFC. So the last AFC is the North.
I'm starting us off. Give me the Bengals. Have you guys looked at it? Have you looked at it?
I think that the Steelers are gonna fucking find their way to 9-8, and they're gonna win the division at 9-8,
What do you think the Bengals finish at?
8-9, or 7-10 probably.
I got the Bengals 9-8 winning the division head to head. Because if they all tie 9-8, Bengals will have the division record because they will be 5-1 in the division.
Yeah.
This is the biggest game. But I literally think, and I said this at work today, if the Bengals win this game, they will be 5-8 with 4 games left, and they would be playing their only test to end the year. The only test they would have left is Baltimore back at home. And I'm telling you, there's no fucking way they're losing that football game. Joe, football in December. Burrow in December. I don't give a fuck if he's only played 3 games this year. Burrow's record in December is crazy. The script writers this year are writing some storylines.
GP might have just got hurt.
And Mike's not locked in. Typical. But yeah, I got the
Shit.
Bengals winning the division.
Well, I
don't
was
know.
looking for my I was looking for my Bengals jersey.
I'm delusional, but I'm going with the Bengals winning the division off this. So
I'm thinking Steelers.
6-6.
Still.
They're both 6-6, right? The Steelers have to play the Ravens twice and the Lions and the Browns, right?
I think
So
they can
you're
win all
talking
of
about.
those, to be honest. But the thing
You're-
is, I
and you're-
don't think
I
they
don't-
will.
Have you watched them play the last 3 weeks? I think that they're going to lose
Yeah,
to the
they-
Ravens and the Lions. I think they're going to finish the year out 3-2 at 9-8. But that yet again, everything. I got the Bengals winning out. I'm delusional. I said it 3 episodes ago, the last episode we did, so I got to stand on it. I do think it's very plausible. So you need the Steelers to go 3-2 out, and then when you go with Baltimore, you need Baltimore to lose 2 wins. Well, guess what? The Bengals go 9-8. One of the losses that would put the Ravens at 7 is the Bengals. And then they play the Patriots, Packers, Steelers twice.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
year.
I was about to say the Ravens are running a gauntlet.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the Ravens. I think it's going to be. Listen, I think the only reason I think it's going to be the Steelers is not because I think they're a good team. I think it's because Mike Tomlin is the 9-8 guy, and they're going to get to 9-8. And I don't think the Bengals or the Ravens are going to get to 9-8.
You don't think it's possible for the Bengals to go 9-8?
I think it's possible. I think you guys could. I think you guys are actually a good team. I think you guys were a good team to start the year, and injuries fucked you. And you could get to 9-8, but I just
I
don't
would just
think
say
you
the
guys are going to
shit
go
for them to
undefeated.
go.
just
I
don't
think
think so.
Pittsburgh, seeing like we've talked about it this year, we've seen a lot of teams trending. Pittsburgh starting to trend down. You're seeing the frustrations with Aaron Rodgers. I really think they're going to struggle
I
to end
think
the
he
year
looked
off.
like he's aged 90 years. But I think
Exactly.
Will Howard's going to
Yet
come
again,
in
they
and
are-
be good.
They're one in they're one
just
in
kidding.
3, and they're 1 in 3. They're okay. 1, 2. So in their last 7 games, they're 2 and 5. This team is struggling, and then they still have to play the Ravens. I truthfully think the Ravens are going to win this game, so I think they're going to lose 3 straight, and then that means they basically have to win out. And I've seen a lot of stuff on it. Obviously, I paid more attention. I'm yapping a little bit more because I think this is I think it's a fun conversation to have. But I also do think that 8-9 might win you this division this year. So
It
we're all
could.
we're all hearing everybody go 9-8, 9-8, 9-8. I think 8-9 might be able to win you the division this year with what everybody has to play. Truthfully,
It could. I just think that the Steelers. I just think they're gonna get 9-8 again, and Mike Tomlin never had a losing season. Still
Till now.
hasn't. Yeah.
I think the boys up north wearing the Tigers think they're gonna be able to pull off the miracle.
Yes, sir.
that's what I'm talking about. Dude,
That's
that'd
why I
be
was
so
looking
dope.
for my jersey.
It would be so dope if they did it. I think
That'd
it's
be
possible.
crazy.
I really do. I don't think it's that far fetched. Especially with the way we want to talk about how the Bengals defense played last week. Anyways, we're talking too much. I got excited. I'm
Alright.
sorry.
Moving on to the NFC in the East.
Philly. It doesn't even have to be a debate. There's nobody even there.
Yeah, if it's
You don't think the
It's
Cowboys
Philly.
make a late push?
I don't think so.
1.5 game behind right
I-
now.
I think when you look at Philly, you need them to collapse completely. We all picked the Chargers to lose this week. Then they play the Raiders, so that puts them at 10 wins. They play the Commanders twice and the Bills. Commanders are dead in the water. We'll see what Buffalo is, but I think they got a pretty easy schedule to end the year. Dallas, and I mean it all starts tonight, but Dallas they play. I don't know. I mean Dallas could make the run. It could be exciting. Dallas could be there. Because if they win
I feel
today,
like
they
they
play
have
the
a chance.
Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants. So it could get interesting. But I think for right now, I would say Philly for sure.
I think Dallas could win out with that schedule.
I would say it's 80-20. It's 80-20, I would think.
Dallas definitely isn't dead, but they have to win this game.
Yeah. I agree. This is a big one. All right. The NFC North. Do you think the Packers bounce
give
back or the
me-
Bears stay on top?
It depends. Like yet again, okay. I will say okay. They still play each other twice, but dude, the Bears play the Packers, Browns, 49ers, Lions. Not a fan of that. Let me go look at the Packs. See if they have 3 easier games in their game back.
Nope.
Ooh. For the purpose of the program, I'm gonna pick the Packers.
Yeah.
Win the division.
I mean, I gotta
mean-
stand on 10 toes.
I think it's Packers.
You do. You got your bet in.
You got
That's
the
valid.
Bears.
Yeah, I got the Bears. I think they're gonna end up splitting with.
The
Well,
back,
actually,
and then you got them
I'll be
2 and
honest.
1. You got them 2 and 1. 2 and 1 because you got them beating the Packers, beating the Browns, losing to the Packers, and then what do you do? They're losing to the 49ers, so that puts them at 3 and 2, and then the Lions week.
I'll be
Last
honest.
game of the year.
I think they beat San Francisco.
All right, Mike, you want the going there? What do you think, Sketch?
I think Packers. I had them
Yeah, I think Packers too.
like at the beginning of the season as Super Bowl favorites for me, and I think that they fell off of that definitely throughout the middle of the season. But I think lately they've kind of ramped up, and I think going into December, it's going to get even better than them. That cold weather is going to help them. Their fans are going to help them, and when they get into the playoffs, it's going to help them. I just think that they
See, but
won't-
like you got a hungry Bears.
No, I'm standing 10 toes down because all of my picks have been teams that are in second place or even third, but have a crazy division record. The Packers are 3-0 in the division. The Bears are 1-2. Mike's talking about they might sweep the division. Fuck that. The Packers are running the division. They're not losing a fucking game.
They might not.
They might not lose a division game. Give me the Packs for sure. After seeing that, yeah, give me the Packers.
All right. NFC
Bears.
South, the worst division in football.
Let's
Go
get shit
ahead.
spicy,
Go-
bro. Give me the
Yeah.
Panthers.
I was about to
Give me
say,
the
stay
Panthers, bro.
standing on it. Stay standing on it.
Look, man, we fucking yeah. I mean, if I say standing on it, technically I go with Tampa because Tampa's 2-0 in the division. Carolina's 2-1.
Well, then I was gonna say the second place thing.
And okay, so yet again, Tampa Bay, they finish out the year when
I mean, they're
Yeah.
playing for the division. It's the same thing.
let's see. They don't play any tough teams to end. No, give me the Packers just because in a 3-game
That's a different
stretch, the
division.
Panthers played the Bucks, Seahawks, Bucks. Yeah, no, bro. This team might see 2 more wins.
Who, the Panthers?
They might see 2 more wins. Yeah, they might see 2 more.
We'll see.
They might get.
I
they,
think
they
the
might
Bucks.
get
I think
the
the
9
Bucks are a
wins.
lock, to be honest, in my opinion.
Well, I'm picking the Bucks for sure too, but I think that Carolina
I got the
will lose
Bucks.
2 more games.
I'm not gonna lie. You said the Packers, so I thought you meant the
Oh,
Panthers.
My bad. No. Give me the Bucks.
All right, and in the West.
Give me the
Last
49ers.
division, the 49ers.
I mean, they're a game back, 4-1 in the division. If everything goes to record ties, I mean, they're going to have the best record in the division unless the Rams win out. So if it all comes down to record ties, it goes to the division record. So yeah, give me the 49ers for sure. They're a game back
I still think the Rams.
with a bye week coming up soon, too. I mean, the Rams, who do they finish the year out with?
No clue, to be honest.
Win 10, 11, 12. I mean, I'm staring at 12 wins for the Rams. Can I get the 49ers to 12? How many do they need? 3? Yes. Yeah, give me the fucking... Yeah. They play the Titans, Colts, and the Bears. Yet again, sticking, and that'll help my Packers win the division when they beat the Bears. So, yeah, give me the 49ers.
Mike?
I got the Seahawks.
Yeah,
all got
so
3
we
different
all
teams.
got 3 different teams. Nice. We've all got the.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
I got
like that division record, Mike. They're already 2-2 in the division with 2 to play.
Yeah, I know,
They
but
they
they-
have to win out. They literally have to win out in their division.
they play both of their teams. They play both the Rams and the Niners, and the rest of their schedule is pretty favorable. So
Yeah, but they'll split that division. If anything you've learned, everybody splits division games like that. They'll split, so they'll have a worse record with the 49ers. And I think the 49ers have, yet again,
hold on.
if the 49ers play the Titans, that's a win. The
Hold
Colts,
on.
that's a win.
You just said both that they split, right? Divisions typically split. They lost both to the 49ers and the Rams already this year.
Okay.
So
Who?
that means that they're gonna the Seahawks.
Seahawks, okay, so they'll win 1. Okay. That's fine.
No, they'll win both.
Well, they'll,
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll
by
see.
that logic.
That's
But-
interesting. I like that we all have 3 different teams.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I like the
I
49ers.
mean, all of them.
I think
none of them are a wrong pick. Like, you really can't go wrong in this
Yeah.
division.
You can make an argument for any of the 3.
Yeah. But yeah, that's everything.
And that's going to do it for another episode of Does Mike Desi Pick the Giants? We didn't have... Are they on a bye this week?
They're
Oh,
on
they're
the
on a
bye
bye.
this week. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. No wonder we didn't have a yap session over this guy.
Yep.
This guy sucks.
Them, the Patriots. It's like the latest bye I think I've ever seen. A
Yeah,
week
and I
14
kind of
bye.
got 2 guys. I got Stephon Diggs and Rico Dowdle on a bye and Hunter Henry. And I kind of need them for my fantasy playoff push.
Man, this is good for the Patriots playoff push. You know what I mean? Having a bye this late, getting rested up this late in the season.
Yeah,
That's
I
what the
hope
Giants are doing.
But
fuck, they're getting ready for training camp. Fuck,
all
just
right,
talk-
and I didn't include like Super Bowl winners or Final Four or anything like that because I feel like we could make that in later podcasts.
Yeah,
so I
that's a
wanted to
later
stretch
pod
that
for
out.
sure.
Yeah. But
Maybe the Bengals.
yeah, maybe we could also do some like predictions for Pro Bowl shit. Maybe.
I don't pay attention to the Pro Bowl. That's just boring as fuck.
I'll do all pro. I won't do Pro Bowl.
Oh yeah, we could do all pro predictions, or what is the all pro team and shit like that.
It's all pro. Yeah.
Or they have Pro Bowl. Well, they still have Pro Bowl like starters and.
Yeah,
alternates,
but like
right?
certain people don't play in it because they back out. It's all voted. It's not. I hate the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is worse than the All Star game.
All right, we'll do the all pro then. All right, well, thank you guys for stopping by.
I appreciate
Peace.
you guys.